Fair. Hello. So I'm gonna be flying to Melbourne tomorrow because VidCon is on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm going to VidCon. And this is the first time that I will have travelled on my own, and it's only just hitting me now, a day beforehand, now that I've spent some time like planning my specific routes and what times I need to get places, and I kind of just kept forgetting that this was gonna happen, and now it's tomorrow. I called the hotel that I'm staying in today just to check up on a few bits and pieces, and I'm really proud of myself because that terrified me for some reason. Calling places and doing adult things is terrifying, and I'm so proud of myself for being smooth and professional. So I'm here in Melbourne. How do I even... I've had a lot of thoughts today. I've not had a second to like sit down and stop all day. I got to the airport 4 hours early, as you do, because I'd rather be extra early than extra late. So hung around at the airport for 4 hours, which I really enjoyed actually, because I really love airports. Got on the plane and it fully hit me how much I love flying. Then as soon as I touched down, I got the Sky bus to my hotel room, which is this one here. This is where I am currently staying. Ran to the Melbourne Convention Centre to register for VidCon and get my like badge, and then ran in the opposite direction to a meetup hosted by the Australian YouTube page, and that's where I've been until like just then. So guess which absolute fucking idiot left their microphone on all night? I'm gonna have to run to Woolworths to get a new battery before I go to VidCon. Great!
You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page.
Like, bless this lovely person and their brownies promoting.
Wait a minute, I don't like it, something's weird.
Thank you. So,
I took a photo with my friend Rachel, and then some asked for a photo box.
Satisfying, yeah?
yeah, this is some good tea. They got some good quality
They have
brew.
like tea ones.
Yeah, I know.
I was honestly when I saw that I was like, I need some.
Yeah, pretty much same. I'm so sorry. My arm is so dead. Everything is, I don't know. It's like I'm so tired that I'm not tired anymore.
Yeah, you're kind of just like living off of adrenaline only.
Yeah.
Like I could, if I collapse, I'll die and fall asleep. But while I'm still going, it's okay.
My friend has this theory. It's like, she calls it the jar theory, wherein you have different jars of energy. So once you get to the end of the first one, you go on to the top of the next one. It's like your reserve energy. So that's where you get your like bounce from.
Yeah, that's all. Like it's like the second wind and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, I can keep going.
Alright, I'm done here. I had nothing else to say.
It's just like some footage.
Yeah, just some footage. I'm so out of it. I have eaten a solid half a sandwich since 8 a.m. Fuck my life. Go ahead. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Pim. I kind of do YouTube, but not really.
Cool person. Great shirt. Great sense of fashion. Look at this.
I got some style.
What's the matter, boys?
Now I'm into using lasers. Remember, even black spells.
Everyone knows coming in traffic will have a dark
I'd rather be in the dark than in the knowing.
Hello. I cannot believe that today has been only one day. Wow, it has been a really long day. I started high-key zoning out at around like 7:30-ish. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that, well, number one, I just did not stop all day. So I didn't actually eat between 8 a.m. and like 5 p.m. To be perfectly honest, VidCon didn't start out great for me, and I think it's because I was placing unfair expectations on it to be like the meetups in England were, when nothing's gonna compare to that because I'm not in the same state of mind, and there's just something about the England YouTube community that just like, I'm just not, that reality is in the past. That is not a current reality. But also because while I'm all for genuine enjoyment of things, and I'm never gonna shit on someone else's happiness, and something that brings happiness to other people, I'm just so not a fan of fan culture. I was a high-key fan in early teen years. I was a fandom person, but since then I've just very much, I hate the divide and the way that people put other people on pedestals, and I hate the screaming, and like, I totally respect that that is how some people show enjoyment, and some people really genuinely enjoy being stans, but I just was, you know, ramping this up to be a more meeting creators and community-based thing. But it got progressively better. Once I removed all of the expectations that I unfairly had for this, you know, it's feeling a lot better.
Holy shit, everything hurts. I did not get enough sleep for this. My plan was 100% to go to bed as soon as I got back here, which was at like 10:30, but I ended up not actually getting to sleep until like 12:30 because I succumbed to the urge to rewatch most of my videos and then overanalyze most of my videos, because I've now given my channel details to many new people, so the urge to just like judge my own content from their eyes, except not really from their eyes, from my own eyes, but significantly harsher, was strong.
Well, I have like 3 like.
Yeah. Do anything, and it was just like really that. Like, I'm so proud of that. And then people are like, "This is crazy. This is such."
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Wait, oh, the sun flare. Oh, holy shit.
Vlogception. Vlogs. Oh, like
What's happening? No one's made.
No one's ever made that, but you know.
No one's actually ever filmed someone filming themselves.
What are you doing?
I mean, you can keep that because you can, you know.
Today has been a lovely day, but yeah, wow, it's been such a long day. I cannot believe that VidCon's already over. Like, wow, okay, yeah. Today was good. Today was pretty much all great. I met some lovely people. I hung out with some lovely people. Saw some interesting panels. I didn't film a lot today because I was mostly in panels, if I'm honest. I was just mostly listening to people talk about really interesting things. It was more low-key today than it was yesterday. It took me a while to get that community feel that I was looking for, but I got it in the end.
every time someone comes in here to clean the room while I'm gone, they keep topping up like the little complimentary soaps and shampoos and conditioners. So I have a collection now, and I'm going to completely unashamedly take all of them and use all of them because they're free. So shock horror, I've decided to spend most of my remaining time in Melbourne in a park. I know I spend a lot of time on YouTube thrown back to my past experiences and then comparing those to my present experiences, but a while ago I kept sort of coming back to this phrase of I cannot quite believe that this is reality. I can't quite grasp that right now is reality, and the way I meant it at this point in time was that I can't, like in a negative way. I just felt so detached from a sense of realness and just such dissatisfaction with the reality I was in because I was so detached from it and other things. I've talked about that so many times, so let's not get into that. I'm finding myself as of late coming back to that phrase, but in a significantly more positive light. Like, I can't believe that this is reality, and I'm so happy that this is reality. I've been doing so many cool things and meeting so many cool people, and I don't know, I just feel like maybe the stuff on my channel has been a little dark as of late, and that's why I've been trying to focus in the August video and in this video on how good things are, and the fact that I'm so fucking glad that I pushed through that and that I stayed logical and just kept going, because it's so fucking worth it. It's so nice to feel again. It's so nice to feel again. Oh wow. Over the past 3 days, I have done 8 loads of washing to catch up on the backlog of clothes that I have just had like laying around all semester. I've also been making an active effort to get back into the violin, and this is the first time that I have taken some serious time to practice in a long time. University has also finally made its way into my comfort zone, and I actually feel comfortable and also enjoy just sitting there and doing work there of my own volition, which is so nice. I've been kind of debating whether or not to put all of this sort of domestic-y stuff in the vlog, just because I don't know how interesting it is to watch me do fucking 8 loads of washing, but I think it's important to put in just for myself to look back on, because I've struggled so much to get myself into a healthy routine, or like, you know, sustain a healthy routine throughout this year. So I think it's just a nice reminder to myself of how far I've come.
What did you do last weekend? I did work. Oh my god, jealous.
Yeah, boy.
It's not okay. Why? Cool.
Oh, hey, this is great for me. I love T.S. Eliot. This is gonna ruin everything.
It's so majestic.
Just about beekeeping.
Why won't it let me choose?
No, I can't.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired this morning and I don't know why.
Well, I mean, we did like do a lot of stuff yesterday and the day before.
It has been a very jam-packed weekend.
Yeah. I wanted to press the pen down really hard to make a point, but I also don't want to destroy this piece of paper because I want my vote to count. Not that this bullshit survey counts for anything anyway. I don't know if you can quite grasp how beautiful this is, but holy shit. Hello. So, not gonna lie, I got so much footage of myself rambling at VidCon that I only really filmed just over half of this month. So here are the things that happened that I didn't film over the past few weeks. I went to my cousin's wedding. I went to see it with a pal, and I was forcibly reminded just how weak I am when it comes to horror movies. Uni and uni assessments, because I've got 3 big ones coming up and not a lot of time to complete them. I binge read a young adult series because I just needed a little time to relax and not have to think as hard. I redecorated the lounge room a little. Basically, I just brought a heap of plants from the garden inside because I like plants a lot. And I also got evacuated a few weeks ago at the beginning of a uni class, but I did film bits and pieces of that. I wish I had something profound to say about this month or some like nice way to round this up, but it was mostly just a busy month. It was busy in a good way, but a lot of things happened. I don't know, life moves on might be the motto for this month, I guess, because over the past year, I've been through a lot of big events with a lot of anticipation and sort of build up, and then a lot of reflection afterwards and a sort of drawn out aftermath. And the thing is, eventually mundanity and routine take over, and
life moves on and you move on, and that's healthy because life is momentum and moving on and constantly building towards the next thing. Or at least that's, I think, what I would like life to be. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will see you hopefully before the end of October. Thank you for watching. Bye.